What's going on? Let's turn this down. Will you go tell your brother to stop being a butt? He's trying to get points by himself. Ah. Fun times. Sorry. Making a lot of noise. No reason. Sorry. Gotta get my snack. Mm-hmm. Why did you log in when I was in?
What do you mean? What else would I log in? Tyler?
What's up, Jamie? Gotta get my navigator back up. What you just saw was my dinner. Don't tell anybody. Still getting set up. Still have like no lights. I have the one light that's right there, which is stopping me from doing traditional, because we were going to work on commissions today, but I cast a pretty big shadow. So I have to get my lights in here first before I can do that. So guess we'll come back to my favorite activity, which, by the way, it's not my favorite activity, just in case other people are coming in here. You're like, I heard him say it. No, you didn't. Thank you very much. Howdy, Quiet Wednesday. How's it going, Miss Ebony? It has been pretty... It's not that it's like super quiet, but it's been pretty quiet. As always. But thanks, Jamie. I think I'm gonna finish this one. Like, we're gonna come in and we're just going to, you know, go ahead and color it up and be happy. So I have news. I have just been confirmed asked to do a workshop in Portland, Oregon with Wacom. It is now official. So October 21st, 2nd, and 3rd, I will be in Portland, Oregon, doing a presentation on, not on murder, it's going to be on proper pitching and promoting yourself.
That's less cool.
Sorry, I can't speak on murder. Just taking stuff.
This is my box. I'm looking for...
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is all my...
Well, no, that's fine. What are you looking for? I might be able to help you out.
I think this is a charger to my earbuds that you got me. Like, not the new ones that go in the little box, but the ones that go behind.
Oh.
I think this is the wire.
Well, because the ones I gave you, the box had a charger.
I just need to find them.
The ones I gave you?
Yeah, this is why I've never asked for. This is why I always get the cheap ones because I always lose them, and I knew I would lose them.
They're like, I'm about to lose this all day.
I'm like, that's why I'll never buy AirPods. Like they're too expensive for me to just lose.
It's fair. That's probably as fair as it'll come.
Do you like the chargers where you just like put your phone on the circle thing?
I
instead
don't.
of having to, do they work well?
I think. I mean, I don't know. They do, I guess, but
And then
because I know the one that your mother got, it's kind of you gotta get it on there right, just right.
well, that defeats the purpose of it.
Is this on? Do you hear me? Can you hear me? I said hi. I said hi to you. It's like I said hi to you.
And then, like, are they compatible with all phones? Compatible? Because if they're not, then they're not worth it.
Yeah, I
If they
think
are
I do.
compatible with all phones, then they're worth it. Because the problem is usually, like, Apple tries to be special and they have special chargers.
Right.
I hate Apple.
You did? I did. As soon as you came on, and you said hi, quiet Wednesday. I said hi, Miss Ebony. Yes, it has been quiet. I made sure to say hi.
What is this stencil for? The French
So the
curve.
French curve is there's 3 of them, and it is said that you can get any curve. You can get any curve ever created with a French curve, so that you can ink it. Twitch audio is fine. I thought you were talking to Tyler. No, I mean his name is not Miss Ebony.
Only I could be that cool.
Because I literally said, hi, Miss Ebony.
Yeah, because I never understood the French curve. I was like, this is a weird shape. Why? Who would ever draw this shape?
That shape. Who's gonna go to the workshop? I have no idea. We're gonna find out. It might be the hipsters of Portland. I don't care.
Money's money.
I get to put Wacom on my teaching resume. Come on now. That's too far out. That wouldn't even be there. So that would be it. So I'm good. None of this situation hurts my feelings.
So I figured out a solution to Baby's problem with her books not being at the library. They're on Libby. They're real popular.
Oh,
so
really?
I have it on hold right now.
Oh,
When I
aren't you?
get it, I'm gonna let her.
Aren't you a good big brother?
I don't know if it would be easier to get on the Amazon thing because I'm not signed in. I don't have my own Amazon account. I just use yours, and I forgot to sign in.
So how's it gonna be different? It's 6 hours long.
The Ninja Empire is free,
Twilight.
dominant, and unstoppable. Our ninja spirit is fueled by fire and driven by razor-sharp determination. When we take on a mission, we must succeed or die. Our style is unique and deadly, and no one wants to suffer the wrath of the Ninja Empire.
Twilight, 15 months. Thank you so very much for the support. It means so much that you would support the Ninja Empire as we are doing an activity that I can't stand. But thank you so very much. It means so much, and I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you. So yeah, how's it different? It's gonna be 6 hours long. First off, and yeah, there's gonna be. Oops, down. There's going to be mock things happening and. So I'll do the lecture first. We'll go on break, and then they'll come back, kind of figure out what they want to do, and then they're going to hopefully present. We'll go from there. Are you inking? Yes. I'm inking. Today I'm inking because it will weigh thumbs down, but you know, look. Today I'm inking because as I'm still setting up my new studio, the last time I had the bookcase and it was blocking the light that's right here, and so everything kind of had this weird even light. But today when I set up my traditional camera and stuff to do some work, tonight when I turned on the thing, I was like, all right, let's check everything. I cast this huge shadow, so it's like I got a little light here and a little light here, and then there's just this big shadow. And since I don't have my ring lights or anything set up yet, it just made sense to, you know, keep working on the computer. So here we are, working on the computer, inking. I really do just got to make that shirt, and so every time I have to ink, I can just wear it. It's different in the Twilight Zone. What? I bought a case of ink. Why would you do that? I've sent a ride or die. I've sub 10 months plus. Yes. You're the ones who are willing to sit through me yelling about inking. Oops.
Why do you hate inking so much?
Because it sucks. Why do I think that?
Yeah.
Well, because I don't really add anything to it. I'm just tracing my stuff, and I already drew it. Why do I need to trace it again?
Well, one time I was talking to some art people. They got really mad at me because I said inking was just fancy tracing.
Inkers will get mad at you for that. Yes, they will.
They got really mad, and I said, but you can't tell me I'm wrong, though. Like, you're just tracing your drawing and then adding something.
See, and that's why I don't even try when people are like, oh, you're an inker. I'm like, no. There are people who are inkers, and then there's me.
And then there's people who ink because they have no inker.
Yeah, it's like some of us are too poor to afford an inker, so we have to do it ourselves. I'm trying to crash through some work so I can do another 3+ hour drawing night. Nice. I miss my little Twilight After the Zone. I think it's really likely that I won't reach my goalpost. Oh no! Why? Why not? Well, I guess the big question is like when is it? Like how much time do you actually have? Oops. Yeah. Really, the comic book industry now has moved to having the pencilers be the inkers. You know what? I've seen a lot of smaller companies that are doing that. But it still depends on which company you go to. Because while there are you might find someone who's doing that as far as with like Marvel and DC, because they'll get someone who's like, hey, we'll put you on your own book if you ink it yourself. And that's fine and all, but I mean, I would much rather have someone else ink it for me. I'm not that. I don't. I'm just like, I'm not that good. So I'm just like, I don't want to do it because there are people who are just better at it. And as I've mentioned with a whole lot of other stuff, like I've gotten to a place in my career where I'm like, well, you do it. You're the professional at that. You do it, and then just tell me how much it's gonna cost. But I can't start my toy line and have an inker. So, because my big plan, like I have a couple things as far as bucket lists go for what I want to do as a career, and one of them is to have a toy line, which means 6 figures. If I can get 6 figures in a toy line before I'm like, I'm done, I'm like, I'm done. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like, I don't even think, I'm so excited about having a toy line that I had no words for it. Like, right then, you witnessed it. It was no words. It's like,
Gonna make your toys more like the chibi guys, so more like Funkos, or are you gonna be more like Brown's action figures?
Action figures, all the way.
And then are they gonna be more display or actually articulated?
Oh no, articulated. So what I was told to do by a toy designer was, look, you have to build your audience first for people who want toys,
Okay,
right?
makes sense.
And so in order to do that, you need to start with the non-posable statues.
Yeah.
And so then you do a couple of those where you're like, well, I did 4 or 5 of these. I'm making my money. People really like it. Stuff's doing really well. This is awesome. And then you're like, the next wave that you do, you go, I'm making toys. Now that you fell in love with the statues, you're like, these are really cool. Now I have them so they're articulated. All right? And so now you can actually interact with them. And people will come and say, all right, yeah, we know the quality. We like what's happening here. We like the sculpts. I would love to be able to, pose this myself how I see fit. So that's what I'm going to do. I actually have to, one of the things that I really wanted to do over this week was to contact him and go, all right, tell me, who do I need to talk to? Like, plain and simple. You have suppliers, because he makes his own toys. And it's like, all right, tell me, what manufacturer am I going to? Who should I work with? Because I want, there's very few things in my life where I would be like, I want this. I want to have a toy line. It's more of a recent thing, to the want part, where I was like, man, this is something that I really want, is definitely something more recent. I've always wanted to have a toy line, but now it's like, it's almost like when I designed Dark Legacy. It was a want, it was a need. It was so much, I wanted the game to be done so bad that it became a need. And it's like, God, nothing stopped me from doing it. And that's what this toy line is. So it's coming. It's gonna happen. And, it's just, if somehow something else that I do makes a whole lot of money, really quick, to where I can pay people, all right, here's the 3D, here's the turnaround, you model it so that it can be ready for toys, and I'm gonna make, I can pay you to do it, and then I can get it to the manufacturer, it'd be over. I'd have toys tomorrow. I'm so excited about actually having toys. So excited. Inking my pieces, it means that's in the last third of the piece. It's fine. We went to Rose City. Oh, you went to Rose City? Oh, nice. Said you weren't there, but yeah. Well, okay. So I was in talks with Wacom about, like, they were trying to get me a table, and you know they were trying to get stuff done for me, and then it didn't work out. But I talked to them today, and they're like, well, we've made mention about bringing artists in and doing stuff like that, and you were the first person that I mentioned. So Rose City knows that I want to come back, and with that, Wacom's trying to get them to give me a table. And I know someone who works with Rose City, or with Left Field Media, which is the company that does Rose City, and I'm gonna bug him and be like, hey, I really would want to know how I could get on, like, tour, because sometimes they'll support artists and they'll be like, you can be on the tour, right, or the circuit, and they're like, we'll give you a table, or sometimes, depending on, like, when you're big enough, they'll be like, we'll fly you here, we'll do this and we'll do that. But if I can just get a table, like, if I could just get a table at some of these conventions, and that's all, you know, and I just gotta worry about getting there and hotel and stuff, that would be good enough for me. I would be there. So for you and me. I'm so mad. Don't be mad at Wacom. It wasn't their fault. They were actually trying, right? They were like, hey, they were talking to the organizers, and the organizers just kind of fell through on that one. So it was not. Whoops. It wasn't Wacom. They were trying. You don't even need a hotel? Nice. Well, oh, you didn't hear. I'm coming out to Portland in October. I'm going to be doing a workshop with Wacom in their headquarters, and October 21st, I'll be flying in October 21st, and then October 22nd is the actual presentation, and then I go home on the 23rd. What's up, Soto? The inks. Leave me alone. Everybody got ink comments. I was hoping it was gonna be there. No. Wait, the 21st and 22nd, and I'll be leaving on the 23rd. Yep. What's up, Dawn? Nothing much, just drawing. Nice. What are you drawing? It's Wednesday, so you're drawing Spider-Man? Oh, the Battle Royale started. Don't fight, don't fight. It's just drawing. No, Candy corn night coming for Halloween. Nice. That's cool. I'm inking. The joy. Jamie, whoa! Jamie up here for the Winskies. Congratulations. No. Why does everyone keep saying that crap? Such a lie. Such lies. Even on YouTube, they're telling me. Lies. So you must have mentioned this to me before. Well, no. I do believe. Well, no, I do believe that I mentioned that it was a possibility. But now they actually, since Rose City's over and Wacom had such a huge presence there, you know, they were really focused on that. And so now that that's over, they're like, oh, we can now talk about this. Us. I mean, can. I don't see why not. That's if you want to. You know what I mean? That's secretly why I told you. You know? Because otherwise it would just been like, I'm not going to say anything. But I think the boss would like, well, A, she's gonna be mad that, you know, I get to see you and she doesn't, but so Soto, man, I tried to get in with you on Baltimore Comic-Con, but apparently there ain't no space. There's no space. Y'all only got 2 tables. And I was talking to Eric, and he was like, oh man, we can make it work. We can make it work. And I was like, no, you can't. That's a no. We're not doing that. Yep. Yeah, we talked before about trying to get her to go, but the problem is that it's during school time. So, someone's got to stay with kids. And since I asked him like May. Oh, I didn't know. Like it, I don't know. For some reason, I really wasn't thinking about Baltimore. I was like, Baltimore, schmaltimore, right? I never do good. But then I'm like, but I got a new product now, you know? So I was like, I got a new product. Maybe I should come out and give it another shot. But he was like, man, they're only giving us 2 tables. And I was like, okay, no worries. But he was like, man, I think we can make it work. I was like, nah. I remember being there once before where it was too tight. I don't want to do that again. So I was like, nah, we good. Like, don't even worry about it. Although he's like, if something happens, right? Like if there's more something, I'm like, all right, thank you, but I'm not stressing. I'll get in next year, need be. Although what I'm really hoping for is to get a ticket, right? Because I don't want to pay like $5 quadrillion to get a ticket. The kids can miss school, bring the whole fam. Unless you plan on paying for all those plane tickets, I don't think so. Yup. That was a rough time. And I think because I wasn't making any money either, I was just like, man, because they had us put over there, and it was weird. I don't know. Like I said, Baltimore's never been a place where I've made a ton of money, but I also, every time I've went so far, I've never really had a product or anything, so I can't really blame Baltimore. But it's just so much easier to blame Baltimore, you know? Oh, it's open somewhere. Select, modify, expand by dose. To meet publishers and show my work. Yeah. That's why I'm like, man, if I could just get a ticket, that'll be fine. So. What? It's nothing. But that's a lot of tickets. It is. It is. I'm hoping he has an extra ticket lying around. I'll ask him when we get a little bit closer. And be like, you think you can just give me a ticket, man? You think you can hook up a ticket? That's fair. You're right. You are right. Man, you missed a doozy. Yeah. We went to the other. We went to the last convention that he went to. The freaking Kanjutsu. Wow. That convention was it was a thing. It they meant well. They meant well. You know what I mean? So that one, Kanjutsu at least had some stuff for like the little kid. Little kids, there was like karaoke that eventually happened, and there was a video game room, sort of. But it reminded me a lot of Farpoint. You remember Farpoint? It reminded me of Farpoint with less advertising. Yeah, Farpoint with less advertising. That has anything to tell you. I can't say that it's a convention I'm gonna go back to. I mean, they were super proud about it. I was like, why is there no signage? I actually drove by it because there wasn't a sign going, hey, there's a convention coming on over here. Good as yeah, I do. It's like people have been talking to me since you decided to dip out on me. Be all around. Oh, is your friend back, Miss Ebony? Is your DJ friend back? Nice. Look, we're almost done with this one. And I think, what? Savage. All right, so now. Do. What's this? Crap. There we go. Multiply. Oh, need to put the ouch. Need to put comic pages. I guess we're moving away from the monarchy. Songs like Raspberry Beret. Raspberry Beret's off. Why is that all the way down there though? Did I cut something off? I think I did. There we go. Let's go. Start to throw in some colors. Yay! I'm not jumping into inking that other page. Nope. Not going to. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. What I will do. I will throw in colors. Do the crap, yeah. Okay. No. So I do like this part. Like, this part I like. Oh my button. Like, Mandala, are you stirring the pot again? Huh? Is that what you doing? Stirring up trouble. Yeah, see, it's what. Like, seems like it. Come on, it's happy times. We're coloring now. We're about to, you know. I could ink another one, but this is so much better. Like, but this is so much better. Bit. PC. I'm back ahead. Ooh. Okay. Bizarre, what's going on? What's going on? Tomorrow at 9, you say? Okay. Here we go. Love hearing about a G.I. Joe project. I'm doing good. Doing good. Bizarre, how are you? Stuff's starting to come together. I actually found some time to work on some commissions. I was gonna do that today. I was gonna work on commissions on stream today, but I gotta get my lights up. Apparently. Otherwise, the current light will cast a huge shadow on my drawing surface, so that makes it hard to work. So, not gonna do that. One. And then isn't a lot of cool, so oops. Did it? Oh, well, enjoy the Cajun food, man. It's not indicating that I'm having any issues. I did have a dip there for a second, but it's back now. Florida man. Been there, done that. What? Go. Nobody cares. Alright. Next. Got her. Palm Springs, California. do, 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 do. Doomsday Preppers, nice. Nothing wrong with that. Like us some Doomsday Preppers. What's up, AG? Oh, nice. Good, I'm glad. That mess was plaguing you for a while. Hello.
What are you doing?
Working. What are you doing?
Work on what?
Huh? Ninja Empire. The comic.
Yeah, but what's happening? Who's that?
The Kiko. That's her.
Is she evil?
Very.
Oh, they.
What?
Okay.
I was like, very.
Let me ask you a question. I'm drinking tea and watching South Park.
Okay. Have fun with that.
Well, you asked me.
Oh. I was like, what? Oh. You're right. I did. I did indeed.
Oh, is it the same thing? The same panel from last time I asked you what you were doing?
Yeah.
It is.
But I finished inking it. Now I'm coloring it. So we're moving right along. We'll finish this page soon.
Did my guy always have a mask? Cause,
Yes.
okay, because I thought I remembered him not wearing a mask.
Always.
Is that the drunk guy or is that a different person?
He's a drunk guy. I'll put his drunken nose thing in later.
Just too many characters.
There's so many characters.
See you later.
Bye. No, I got blown up. Ugh.
What?
Twilight.
Oh, okay. At least I didn't rig it.
At least what?
At least I didn't rig it.
No. Twilight came in, finally won. It was like letting my presence be known. I'm going to win. Respect my authority. Oof, dead. Super dead. What? What do you, what? What do you mean? The one that I've currently finished? Because these are the leaders of the 5 families. Wouldn't hell he is the 5th leader, and oh my so that is Yoshinaga, and he firmly believes that he's being cheated in everything. He's like, I should get more land, I should have more power, you guys are all, you know, what's wrong with you people, type deal. I deserve more. So that I can draw and eat. Oh, nice. Would love to have you stay with us, man. So mad about that. I don't even understand. I love doing flats. It doesn't matter. Just color outside the lines. It's like, what? Don't matter. It doesn't matter. Right until you get towards the end, where the colors do matter. But for the most part, it don't matter. Comic pages. So how's everyone's Wednesday going? You guys doing alright? Do anything fun today? I mean, I can't say that I did much fun today. I adulted today. I got my car inspected. Did my admissions test. You know. That stuff. So good. Easy work day. Monday night. Elden Ring yesterday on stream. Nice. Code and get ready for the demo tomorrow. Okay. We're gonna have to get to the restaurant. Alright. Makes this easy. Unity. Bam. Unity. Must have had those. Go back and see if I can't steal them somewhere else. Let's see. No. Gotta plug it in, plug it in, plug it in. Empire. Time Ninja. What? 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 Dawn! Dawn! Oh my goodness, we've got a raid. We need to get those ninja stars up so we can block the raiders. Oh my goodness. Dawn coming in with a 39 raid. Come on, don't be falling asleep on me, guys. Ninja Empire, we must defend. Keeman. Keeman. Thank you so very much. That's not gonna work, is it? Thank you so very much for that follow. Hey Don, how's it going? How was your stream? I'm doing a bit of a cheat right now. Don't mind me. forgot to draw something in the pages. It's like, forgot to draw something. So now I have to add them in digitally because I can do that. It's like, welcome Raiders. Comic is looking awesome. Oh, thank you. It's like, hey there Raiders, how's it going? So my name's Brian Kaiser Tillman. I'm a comic book and game artist, and currently I'm working on page 16 of my graphic novel called Ninja Empire. And yeah, I draw a lot of ninjas, so that's kind of my thing, right? My life right now. Figured I always put some type of ninja into my my comic work. There was always one ninja, but I figured it was time to actually give a lot of attention to some ninjas. So, what's up, Car Collector? So, here's some of the sum of my characters. Thank you for that shout out, Miss Ebony. So my comic is a revenge story, and the way that I've thrown it at people now is that it's Avatar: The Last Airbender, the cartoon, meets Invincible. So you've got this cartoon, it's very cartoony animated style, and then super violence when it comes time for violence time, and then ninjas. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Don. Yeah, I mean, we were doing character designs for a while on stream. We just kept creating more and more people. This one's fun too. Violent ninjas, I know, right? Like. And then, let's see. I hate to run and dash, but gotta go for dinner. Oh, thank you so very much for coming in, Don. Enjoy your dinner. And Don, Kosi, DC Talks. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Yes! I'm starting to make it. Those guys are all awesome. Thank you all so very much for coming in. I want to show you guys if I can find it, main character. So this is the Black Dragon. It's the main character. You've always made it. HW Wolves Violent Ninjas? I know, who would have thought? Wood Dragon Phillip. Thank you very much. So it's my main character, the Black Dragon. He's the one on the revenge tip, and he is 100% serious about murdering every single person who had to do with the death of his village and family. And we actually happen to have that picture. Nope, that's the source book, it's the wrong one. Comic, fish pages. Where's the death? There it is. And there's the death. Actually, that's not the correct page anymore. I gotta fix that before I send it out. This one? Nope. This one. There you go. So, Keenan, what's going on? Love your art style. Thank you so very much. And all his memories have this kind of old school paper, faded. So we've got the nice crisp clean of what's happening today. So I'm trying to do a visual difference. So it's like, here's the crisp, clean designs, right, of today. And then everything that he sees from the past, everything that's happened in the past, will have this texture and blurriness over the top. Working on it myself. Oh yeah, nice. And so here's that's his wife, right? And that's his child, as we saw in the previous one. Wife, child, wife, child, death. So, and in the last page, we actually get to see them again as ghosts. I think I'm gonna put a texture in here because I don't like the way that it's just flat out like that. So I'm gonna come back in, put a texture in, but yeah, there's some pages. So we're working on one of the pages. So. Oh wait, I needed that one open. Ah, bummer. Empire, this one. So what do you, Keeman? What do you draw? Comic book artist too, like Evil Henchman. Make comics as well. Nice. I'm sorry. What? Oh, another character, Evil Henchman? What, which one? Do I have any Evil Henchmen? Also illustrator and graphic novel. Oh, okay. You showed multiple characters. Oh. Well, some of them are henchmen, and some. So I was actually designing the way that the Ninja Empire started. They gathered ninja leaders. Oh yeah, so these are the 5 leaders of the ninja families, the ones who are in charge of the Ninja Empire. All the other ones are not necessarily henchmen. Some of them are, but others are characters that I created in a different story and stuff like that. But I started... So Ninja Empire started off as me wanting to do a 2D fighter. And I needed character because I created the select screen. Right, so I created this select screen. And well, I needed characters to fill in. So some of the characters were solely to fill in the game. Others were Patreon. They were Patreon things where they're like, hey, we want a character made. So having a rich world of characters, we threw them in. But we have characters who there's the leader, and then the second in command were the main ones. These ones right here. And then all the other ones were either a drawing that I wanted to do or got some story. They all have a story, right? Like they all have a story, but it's just whether or not they're going to be main players. They might be in the background. They might have a mini fight, get beat up, die, something like that. But some have become fan favorites. Like, let me show you the one character that is already a cult classic, and I haven't really released the book yet. But for some reason, when I show this character, or when people are flipping through my portfolio of character designs, and they come across this character, it always stops them. Always. Oh my goodness, where is it? Where'd it go? Fifth Family Crest Deathling. That's gonna be bad. Hyped it up and then we won't even be here to see it. Oh my goodness, where? What? Is it in this one? I have two running folders right now. Symbols, select screen, QR code, poster, star. Oh wow. I'll be dang. He's like, where is this? HD Wells, thank you so very much for joining the Ninja Empire. You are our newest Ninja Challenger. Oh my goodness, if I've lost this file, people will kill me. I need a curse, darkness, definitely. Oh, there it is, okay. Phew. Got worried there. There you go. Almost had a heart attack. I'm like, oh no, I lost the character. There he is. The Ninja Rooster. And I do believe, maybe he was beheaded, and I do believe that the chat actually called him General So. Good night. So, there you go. For some reason, the Ninja Rooster is the character. And all of these characters, all of the characters that I have, what I want to do is do a 10-page story for all of them to try and get you to know who they are, right? It's like, oh wow, this person's really cool, or this is important for that. And then so when you get to see them in the story, you kind of already know a little bit about them. But I wanted to get this very first graphic novel out, so. And then, you know, yeah. The battle royale has begun! I don't think that is. We're gonna watch the battle royale, see what happens. Oh man, I'm already gone. Wow. I got taken out like it was no one's business. Oh no, who's it gonna come down to? Hunt him down. Oh, the fight's still going. Oh, the boss. The boss. I don't know. Seemed a little rigged to me. Alright, anyway, but as I said, I was starting with... Oh, stop. I was starting with it being a 2D fighter. Right, so a little select screen type deal. So, it was supposed to be a video game first. Right? Like, I was gonna do all the idea was to do all the pre-production work and then give it to somebody, right? And then they can program it and animate it and do all that stuff. Alright. So yeah. So that's where we are. And it's always funny, like, some people, they'll come to me and be like, oh man, it reminds me of Mortal Kombat. I'm sorry I have to say that. I'm like, why? I wouldn't mind being Mortal Kombat. Like, whoa. I'll accept Mortal Kombat fame. Not a problem. When I started making toys and stuff too, so let's see if I have that turned around somewhere. I don't think so. It's on Instagram somewhere. Yeah, but anyway, so I have a statue that's made. We're working on the idea of making toys. Alright, so we need to keep that. Okay, so now we can come back down to here. So that has to stay up. Select that. We will keep doing some of that. Oh no, it's the fishnets. Okay. And for some reason I have a fascination with stuff that's glowing, so most of my work always has something that's glowing in it. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell. I'm also a teacher, for those of you who are still around. Okay, so I see we got symbols. I'm gonna need to do that. Take care of this first. So, for you newcomers, raiders who came in, you might, if you come back, you might hear that the chat firmly believes that I like inking. I do not. I don't like inking. Don't let them lie to you. They will. They will tell you these falsehoods for no reason. And as you can see, I generally don't go about filling in my flats the way that most people would, or the way that I was taught, for that matter. For some reason, for me, at least, in my mind, it works better. It works better just to use a brush and fill it in. Okay, but I do need to come back over to you and find out where my symbols are. I found them. Keenan. Thank you so much for following me over on the Facebooks. Wait a minute. I thought I have that symbol. Wait a minute. I have that symbol. Oh wait, where did I put those? Scar, Speed into Shogun. No, where are those symbols? On the YouTubes as well. Thank you so very much. Oh my word. It's huge. Close, close. That and like that. Awesome. I just had to go out of my way. Fellow artist stream. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you so very much. Do you stream? Yep, I do. Yes, he does. Followed. It's like, just went over it, just followed. And followed. Of course. Thank you for the shout out. Thank you, Miss Ebony, doing the shout out. The shout out. No. Buddy came. Dawn's right. Yeah. Actually, we're out to not too. Oh, really? Okay. Well, I hope to catch some of your streams. Because Because, you know, gotta support each other. What? What in the world is... Oh, there's a dot. This literally a dot. Ah, look, we even got the symbols in. Yay! Now, 1, 2, 3. You drop that, not that much. There we go. Put that up here. In. Awesome. Should probably save. Like, I should probably save before things get bad and lose everything. That would be my luck. Oh man, getting the raid on Quiet Wednesday. Figures. Normally a pretty active group, but for some reason Wednesdays it's always quiet. Everybody's working. Like, Hump Day is the day that on the Ninja Empire stream, everybody's like, we're gonna work today. It's work time. It seems to be your hot day. It's when people keep coming in for sure. So AG, are you I know you were like, oh, I gotta script the next one. How's that going? You putting it on hiatus for a little bit and give yourself a break, or We hitting you hitting the anvil while it's hot. Like I just finished. Let's do some more. Unfortunately, I gotta cut it short. You're an early night for me. Alright. Keeman, thank you so very much for coming and hanging out. Hope you have a good rest. And we will see you around. Try and catch some of your streams. A little bit of a break. Nice. Okay. Okay. Save. Save and save often. Alright. What's this? Garbage. Fishnets I have to keep on top. This because I made a mistake. Also needs to stay on top. Alright. Wonder if we can get this panel done. It's my hope. Let's see if we can get this panel, this particular panel done. What is this? 16. Yes. Okay. Cool. This is the 16th page. But that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything in Tillman World. Because I jump around when I do pages, I'm all over the place. I don't like getting stuck in one page or like in one sequence. So I will jump around from page to page. Yep. Cranking them out. I'm trying to be like you, man. So yeah, like I'll finish this page, like if I decide to if I decide to ink it, right? Like if I'm like I'm gonna ink it, I will then finish the page. Like I will finish the page. But when it comes to drawing, I have drawn page, let's see. I have drawn page 1, 2, 16, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, page 5, this is page 3, and then I have page 6 mostly drawn as well. That's what I mean by I'll jump around. Like I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm done drawing these particular people in this pattern, pages. So I'm just gonna draw another one. I'm gonna draw something else. To be honest, it allows me to stay interested, mostly because it's like, oh no, that's not the page that follows. So I don't know why, especially when you have multiple characters that are important in the story, so you can actually be like, oh well, now I'm doing a little bit of their story. Like in this, there are 3 distinct people and groups of people that are being introduced. So we have the ninja family. We have the Black Dragon, and then we have Sunny, who is the rebel leader, the outsider leader. But what's funny is like he's not trying to be a leader, right? He's just trying to protect people, and so they look to him for that. Yep, exactly. Ugh. I mean, not everyone. You know, it's not for everyone, as far as bouncing around. But some people can really just knock out one page after the other. I don't know why, but I cannot. It's like, don't know why, but I cannot. So. More. What are they discussing? If it works for you, yeah, it does. What are they discussing? Well, right now, they're not really discussing anything. So Yoshi here is complaining about the lack of respect from the other four members. The fact that when they go out, you know, it's like, right now he's yelling, he's like, I deserve more. Right? But it goes off of, you know, he's not being respected and wants more land, wants more power, believes that he deserves it. So he's yelling at this meeting that they have. And you know, he's kind of drunk. We'll see his typical red nose. He's normally drunk. So they come in and they'll be like, "Oh, come on, Yoshi, you're drunk." He's a lush, yeah. He's always drunk. And he started drinking. You know, the whole thing is that he started drinking because nobody respects him. And he has his own subplot, like his family is very important to the Ninja Empire. So the one thing that I really wanted to be able to do is have multiple big stories going on. So excuse me. So he has a big story that will be unfolding with the Black Dragon story. Maybe we should do that different. Maybe the opposite way. What's up? A restaurant? How's it going? What's up, homies? There's a 4 out of 5. Nice. Try something first. Messing with my vibe. Sorry, it's messing with your groove, man. Oh, that would do it. Blasphemy. One week we play you just don't non-stop. Yeah. You can see how that could become annoying really fast. It's not really reggae. That's very true. is true. Nope. No love. Just destroyed again. Oh. That's what you get. That's what you get. Cheater! That's all I saw. Thank you. Ooh, no. Yeah, man, very, very angry. Yo. Gotta throw in the multi-tone just to try and emphasize that. Okay. You can try it. Sabitude. still the best part, I think, is working with these like light shadows. Just random shapes, but making them work. I don't know why that makes me so happy, but it does. Shadow. Oh, so what you guys up to for the weekend? I don't know. Work. Gotta finish these commissions. It's my plan. Plan is to hopefully finish commissions by the. I don't know if I'll be able to get them all done, but most. And the 70 has given us the "it's time to go" sign. All right. Well, I want to say thank you all so very much for coming, hanging out on Quiet Wednesday. Always an interesting day to see what's going to happen and who's going to pop in. Thank you for the raiders who came in. Dawn, thank you so very much for the raid. Thank you for those who subscribed, those who followed. You guys are awesome. Thank you. We're doing these pages. They're coming together. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited. It's falling asleep. It's like, I'm excited. Hopefully you guys will stay excited and we'll just keep on making these comics. Alright, well, the 70's falling asleep. I don't know if there's really anyone to follow or to raid, but let's do a quick check. The League of Legends. I mean, I don't think, not really. You guys have anyone? I do not. So while we're waiting to see whether or not we just go to sleep or if we raid someone, I want to remind you, born a ninja, die a ninja. So what are we doing, Miss Ebony? We leaving? Or we just going to bed? Night all, we're going to bed? Alright. You heard it. You heard it here first. Tonight we're just gonna go. Soren's Blade? Who is that? For those of you who are not Raid Sunday, you know what? Whoops. Let's see. So it seems like Gagey has said Soren's Blade. Let's see what they're doing. Alright, Mandala, we'll check you later. Is it purple? Gotta vote for rating on. Oh my goodness. Rating on Sunday. Okay with rating on Sunday. They're playing video games. I think I want to stick with, mostly want to stick with art people. I know that Smithistic is they play games, but we raid them because they are students of mine. Alright, so I think we're going to raid on Sunday. So, as always, thank you, and hopefully we will see you on Sunday. Laters.
The Ninja Empire is supreme, dominant, and unstoppable. Our ninja spirit is fueled by fire and driven by razor-sharp determination. When we take on a mission, we must succeed or die. Our style is unique and deadly, and no one wants to suffer the wrath of the Ninja Empire.